And Windy City is a physical, grinded out, really good defensive team. So they have physical guards. Their style of play, the way they guard pick and roll, the way they get into you and pick up the basketball. So we knew going in it was going to be a dogfight. We knew they were going to be physical with us, and I think again we struggled once there's that pressure offensively. Then we kind of feel the need. We got to hit the home run and get the touchdown, and we trust less of the offense. The ball stops moving, and I think guys take it upon themselves to try to get us out of a hole. So offensively, we were kind of frustrated all game, trying to get a rhythm, trying to get the ball moved from side to side. But again, give that team credit. They were the more physical team tonight. They were the tougher team tonight, and it showed in the final score.
What about defensively? It looked like there were just multiple offensive rebounds, but also layups given up. Was that just fatigue or just the physicality of their front court that led to that?
No. Again, Felicio is an NBA player on an NBA contract, so he was coming back from an injury, but a big guy that kind of occupies our team. We got down and we went to a small lineup, so I think it gives us an advantage offensively where we're smaller. We're more skilled with more speed, maybe a little bit more shooting on the court, but then at the same time doesn't give us, again, the size or length defensively. So I thought overall defensively our game plan was good. I thought we were kind of locked in. There were some times we let their big guys slip to the rim, and as you mentioned, get some shots there and some drives. We from the perimeter kind of gave up the middle and got broken down. So there's always going to be the breakdowns. I thought overall defensively we were good, but then it comes down to rebounding. Nick Ward was great on the glass. In a game like tonight, he's going to need help. So it's got to be a gang rebound mentality. Everybody helping him out. Especially from our starting unit, we're going to have to need everybody on the glass.
What was your logic to switch to a full court press in the second half?
No, I think once we were down and trying to create some turnovers, and again we're smaller, so we're a little more active. So that was kind of the philosophy. We're down, try to play for traps, try to play for steals. Normally we try to set our defense up, keep the ball in front of us, and just play solid in the half court. But once we were in that hole, and again I think it was still a 6-point game, 5 minutes left. We were still battling right there. It just seemed like we could never get that timely defensive stop we needed. Or again, we had some open looks after timeout plays, some kind of bang plays that I think could have turned the tide and put a little more pressure on them, and it just didn't fall. So. But that was the thinking behind trying to pick them up full court.
And what can you say about the performance from the bench players who contributed 49 points to the game?
Yeah, give the bench credit again. The G League is about staying ready and being ready for your opportunity. So that starts with Nick Ward. I think he knows his role coming in as a backup five. We went with Armani Brooks. We gave Kenny Gabriel an opportunity. Cat Barber, always brings energy from the point guard spot. So again, I think the players probably get sick of hearing my voice saying be ready, stay ready, but that's the definition of this league. Our two-way guys are only a phone call away from going back to the Hawks, and the game kind of dictates it. So I tried to stay with the rotation we had. Again, we were on that winning streak with that rotation, but again, once we start, the lead starts drifting away, or teams are a little more physical, we rely on the bench. So again, give them a ton of credit for coming in and helping us.
How do you guys convert better on fast breaks? 7 of 16 doesn't look really good.
Yeah, no, that's been an issue all season. Is we have numbers, and again, I think I don't know if our guys are trying to make that fancy ESPN highlight play instead of just making the simple play. But again, our defensive activity led to some really good looks, and you probably hear me from the sideline saying we have numbers. We shouldn't have to settle, and that goes back to sometimes two guys throwing that heat check three or kind of that pull up three. Like I want to give these guys confidence if they can shoot it, but at the same time we don't need to settle. So it's something we constantly talk about, constantly watch on film. The good news, and I told them in there, is I think we have guys that play unselfishly. So they want to make the right play. It's just sometimes they don't see it, or they force it, or they think their shot is the right shot when the swing pass or the simpler play is probably the correct basketball play to get an advantage.
Okay, and I got one more.
Sure.
We got the G League Showcase coming up.
Mhm.
I appreciate you want a little bit of momentum going into it. Now not having that momentum of another win, does this change your approach going into the showcase?
No, I think obviously we want to stay on that winning streak, and you want the momentum going into the showcase. Like going in tonight, you know, we were first place in our division. It's still December, it's still early, but that's obviously a goal. Winning at home, winning our division. So we lose some traction tonight with a loss, a home loss. But again, the showcase is a great opportunity for all the players, for our team, for College Park. We're going to play Austin. That's going to be, again, probably a similar game to tonight. We're going to be physical defensively. San Antonio Spurs basketball. So it's a good challenge for our guys. It's going to be the first and only time we play them this season. And sometimes, again, that bunker mentality of taking a road trip, getting there, being in the hotel, playing 2 games, and then hopefully getting the momentum back as we go into a little bit of a Christmas break and then starting the road again.
Thanks, guys.